not say them. That is our sponsors for so far for your basketball season. That's been our sponsors, and most of those guys have been our sponsors for the postseason as well. So we appreciate all of our sponsors who make it possible for us to do these things, and especially all that makes it possible for us to makes it possible for us to continue to bring you games like these, because obviously everybody likes to sponsor the high school games and be part of the high school games. This is something our sponsors didn't even know they were going to get, and I'm proud. We're so proud that they are on with us and that they get to reap the rewards of their foresight in joining us on Pulaski Citizen Live. All right, Wade. Jonathan King requested you wear that.
We'll get some audio going.
And so just so you guys will know, and we'll share some of this stuff out on our Facebook page whenever it comes out. But, and matter of fact, they did it with one of the games from last week where they got my audio. They got my audio with the ball game, and I shared it on Pulaski Citizen Facebook Live. So we got Wade hooked up, so they'll be picking Wade up, and Wade's going to do your play-by-play.
It's going to be fun, brother, man. I'm looking forward to it. Good matchup. How about this? I love this part about the co-ed league here. You got E.J. Garrett, who's your star player, a quote-unquote star player. They're all stars, obviously. But you got E.J. Garrett versus Brea Smith.
Right.
The two best players.
A couple of pretty good players there for parents anyway.
Some good genes flowing through here. We begin the championship game. And E.J.'s going to fire one up, and he is fouled, I believe, underneath the near side baseline here. And I've got a little trivia nugget. I'm tempted to save it, but I'm going to go ahead and maybe dispel it here. They called the foul on number 8. You already know this, I'm sure. But for listeners at home, did you know, Scott Stewart, that in college basketball, you cannot have a jersey number that ends above 5-0?
No, I didn't.
5-9, as Chris Bledsoe threw the finger. It's for the referees to clearly indicate. In NBA, you can kind of do whatever you want. It's just like any other pro sport. But in college basketball, you got to have. So we got 6, 7, 8, and 9 out on the court today.
Yeah,
so
that won't bother us.
No, we're good to go. But yeah, Chris he threw up the 8 and then he threw it down just to make
sure.
It's
like on a Deadliest Catch when they used to say they got 32 this time.
Mm-hmm. Underneath the basket, they're working. We're still scoreless here. 6:35 in this first quarter. Again, folks, it is the Rockets and the Heat. If you're an NBA fan, this is a true Eastern versus Western Conference matchup, so this is kind of like the real finals. That's Jalen Smith, firing up a jumper. Left it short. Rebound comes down to Brea Smith. She wears number 2.
Hit the game winner just a minute ago for her team.
Hit the game winner and then said, all right, I got a championship game to play now.
I got time to mess with y'all, right? She's they get it over in the corner.
Lost possession right at the center and into the backcourt. That is, I hope I'm getting this correct, but number 4, Collins Gentry.
She's a ball player. I'm here to tell you.
Absolutely.
She is in control of the team. She's the point guard, smallest player out there.
Catch and shoot for number 7, Clonte Hayes. And a rebound is put up and put in. We're trying to do, we're multitasking to the max here, folks. We're going to try and attempt to keep somewhat of a running box score for you guys here. It was a little bit easier in the first contest, not as many points being scored.
Right. They're up and down the court tonight, though.
Yeah, they're racing here. This is a true fast break. It's a layup, and it's an and one. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Robert Lindelof, number 9. Man, he looked good out in transition right there. He was fouled also.
Going to go for the and one.
Officials are kind of coaches also. And they're admonishing. It was a young lady, actually, Aubrey Turner, that fouled Lindelof. And they say, hey, look, no funny business. Just keep it a good foul.
Keep it clean, baby. Keep it clean.
Clock will roll here in this situation. It is a true running clock. as the free throw for Lindelof is up and good. He's now got 3 points. 5-0 is your score. Midway through this first quarter. On Pulaski Citizen Live, we've been here since 10 this morning, bringing you guys wall-to-wall coverage of Championship Saturday.
I'll have you know that we solved the number problem last week. Last week was kind of a trial run, and the numbers are a lot better this week without them falling off the backs.
Yeah, much better situation. Long rebound comes down to Lindelof. Collins Perry fired up a jumper, couldn't get it to go. Lindelof trying to win a layup from the right side. Not there. Rebound picked up. And whoa, we got a lot of contact underneath the basket.
People are rolling on the floor and everything, Wade.
That was one of the highlights of our first championship game. There were folks diving on the ground, and that's in the kindergarten to second grade age bracket.
That's exactly right. I mean, the way that game ended up, when I posted it, I'm like, hey, that's just the first game. We got a lot more action going on.
Vanderpool, his pass is intercepted by E.J. Garrett. E.J. loses it in transition, however.
Lindelof knocked it away.
Those two going at it. Jalen Smith with it. Back over to Lindelof. He's got great handles.
Oh, my goodness.
Had his shot rejected underneath the basket.
We could get him to turn around, we'd give you your name. There you go, number 10 there.
That is Corbin Butler. Butler with the good emphatic rejection. Catch and shoot, 3 on the way for Smith. Too strong, but his teammate Lindelof picks it up and swishes it home. Lindelof's got 5 now. And it's a quick 7-0 lead here in this championship game. The Rockets are trailing. The Heat look pretty good. Here's Smith. Brea will step into one. That one is left short. Rebound coming down in this championship game to the Heat.
7-0 is your score.
Heat, I like the makeup of this Heat roster here. They got some good ball handlers. They got some shooters.
Yep.
A couple good rebounders.
The Heat are leading this game, 7-0.
We got a pass in the lane, and it is caught but falling to the ground there. Turf Monster got, I believe, Aubrey Turner.
The line there on the block got her.
She just slipped. She's okay, though. 7-0 the score. We're still in the first quarter. Ayanna Perry is in possession. She is a dynamo out there at the point guard position. Gentry, beg pardon.
Collins Gentry, right?
Yes, that's a 4, not a 1. The wind knocked the number off out of my view at the last moment there.
And it may be, I don't know for sure. I don't see him here today. But Travis Gentry was here last week. I don't know if that's not another member of the 2003 championship team that
some bloodlines flowing
that might be
through
her
here.
father, and we could probably find out here in just a minute. But
is that Travis's daughter?
7-0 is your score. As the Heat lead the Rockets. The Rockets just won a game, and Gentry gets the ball now. Brianna Smith shot no good. Comes down. Jet Vanderpool. Wade takes it up left side of the rim. Can't make it go. Can't get it to go down, and Gentry comes away with the ball. She's going to bring it back up and get it to Smith.
7-0 still. We've been hung on this score for a couple possessions now.
The Rockets are having a hard time getting shots off. When they do, they're not falling.
Catch and shoot, not there, but a rebound comes down to Vanderpool. Young Jet with the ball here. Ball pops free yet again. Jalen Smith has it. He will fire.
Man, he shoots a lob up there, doesn't he?
That thing will bring rain, my friend.
Like
we have a tie up underneath.
Bird shot.
It is almost at the ceiling here. And we got a tie up, and unless they inbound quickly, this might be the end of the quarter. They're trying to keep possession here. The Heat have it. 7 seconds. 5. They inbound it. They get it to Lindelof. He does get a shot away. And at the end of the first quarter, very entertaining start to this one. And a little bit of a hole for the Rockets, who did make a comeback earlier in this bracket today. So a comeback not out of the question. But at the end of the first, it's 7-0 right here on Pulaski Citizen Live on this championship Saturday at the Giles County Youth Basketball League. We're back after this.
Here are 3 ways the Bank of Frank Ewing can help you today. A debt consolidation loan, moving multiple credit cards and bills to one monthly payment at a fixed rate. A cash out home refinance. Refinance your home and cash out some equity for home improvements. Or a personal loan, a fixed rate loan for your immediate needs. Visit us at the Bank of Frank Ewing or find us online at bankoffrankewing.com. The Bank of Frank Ewing is a member FDIC and equal opportunity lender.
Hello, this is Christopher Bledsoe stopping in to tell you that using its pure fiber optic network, PS Energize is dedicated to provide their customers the internet speed and performance they need. Residential, commercial, school, work, shopping, gaming, blogging, starting up a business. It's really up to you how you use PS Energize's fiber optic broadband internet. PS Energize offers affordable packages for residential and commercial customers with speeds and other options that fit what you or your business need. The time is right to make sure you stay in the game with PS Energize fiber optic broadband internet.
Thank you to PS Energize and all of our great sponsors. And as we get the second quarter action underway, your Heat are ahead 7-0.
Heat playing very well in that first quarter behind the play of Lindelof. Robert Lindelof, his dad's on the sideline coaching, and he's proud of his young son with 5 early points. They lead 7-0. Bit of a hole. We got a spectator out on the court. She's okay. Turnover right at midcourt.
She got that candy.
The magical candy as Lindelof buries another. And the Heat, they are the 1 seed, Scott Stewart. They're up big, 9-0. Rockets did come back from 9 points in a quarterfinal matchup today.
And then we're able to come.
And we had a turnover, but they will take it away.
We're able to come away with the last second win in this previous game, this semifinal game too. So they're at the Rockets are no strangers to exciting games. Let's put it that way.
Rockets are the second 5 seed to make it out of the quarterfinals all the way to the championship today.
That happened in the K through 2, wasn't it?
Pistons made it. They fall to the Bucks. Brea Smith launches a 3. That one off the mark. Vanderpool, watch it go out of play.
Jet Vanderpool, brother of Rocker Vanderpool, by the way, who is taking over the gym earlier this evening.
He had quite the show. Underneath the basket, Turner won't get it to go. A couple ladies are fighting for it. And possession will come back to the Rockets, battling down low, still trying to find their first points here in the second quarter.
6:26 left. 9-0 is the Heat lead in the second period of this championship game in the in the 3-3-5.
Stolen and a coast-to-coast attempt for Vanderpool, missing the layup. But a rebound is up and a rebound is in for Samaria Sizemore. Good effort there from Sizemore, her first points of the night, and it's now a double-digit lead for the Heat here.
So you know these kids, a lot of these names sound familiar because their cousins and brothers and sisters are all playing up in the high school level. So you know that got to be some kin to Marion Sizemore. I mean,
no doubt about that.
Probably his little sister, but we don't know that for sure. There's a lot. That's the other thing about coming to you try to remember whose mamas and whose daddies and who brothers and sisters, and it's fun to remember that as well, or try to figure all that out.
Yeah, put the pieces of the puzzle together, so to speak.
Yep.
Brea Smith will go to the line. Still seeking the first points of the day are these Rockets. Free throw is off the iron. A couple of substitutions. That young lady has got a ponytail and obstructing our view. We'll get that number to you in a moment. Smith misses the second right side iron.
It's like number 6. No.
Coming down the court. A couple of subs there. Kaylin Holt is now in the game. And
number 7 there.
Henley Griffin. So the coach is deploying a couple substitutions here. Keep in mind, folks, the Rockets just played back to, this is their second straight game. The Heat had a little bit of a bye, so to speak. They didn't have to play consecutive games.
Another new player in, that's number 2, Dax Sherrill with the deuce.
Good bucket for Sherrill.
13-0 now, the Heat lead. 4:20 left in the first half.
Can the Rockets get some momentum here in this contest.
Really good defense has had a lot to do with this. Lindelof with the breakaway.
And he scoops and scores. This kid looks good in transition, partner.
Yeah, and between him and Vanderpool, they are anticipating these passes pretty well, and that's really what's been the difference in this game. 15-0 now. The Heat lead over the Rockets.
Kaylin Holt is going to bring the ball up the court. She wears number 9. Sizing up the defense here. Fires a pass over to Smith. Brea trying to bring it down. And they tie it up, and Arrow will stay here. We're having a good afternoon, folks. Hope you're doing the same. Mass substitutions now. Joseph Jett, E.J. Garrett returning. Corbin Butler's back in the game. Brock Reisner, number 3, for the Rockets for his first moments of this contest. And Henley Griffin will trot off. Who's this young lady departing?
I don't think we've ever been able to see.
No, that ponytail's
got us blocked
here.
It's either 6 or 8, so I don't have a name on her.
Here's a rise and fire for Jalen Smith from three-point land. Up 15-0, might as well. Vanderpool gets a rebound. He fires the 3. Good rebound there by number 4, Collins Gentry. She's the daughter of a good friend of mine, Mr. Brandon Gentry.
Brandon Gentry, okay, all right. Well, I was trying to put her with Travis, but
I can see that.
But
the way she's been playing.
Yeah.
As our substitution, Elijah Fagan, set to check in. It's also been fun watching the turnover on the crowd filtering in. You got some that are here for the first game, they're here for the second game. Some are just hanging out all day.
Right, yeah. Some have got kids in about every single game, right?
Vanderpool bringing it up. He's sizing up the defense here. And that pass sails out. The Heat lead 15-0. We're close to halftime here. About a minute 45 remaining. Playing for the championship here in the 3rd and 5th grade bracket.
There won't be as near as big a gap between the championship games because there's only 4 teams total in the so there's only going to be 2 games before the championship game.
Vanderpool fires one down low to Lindelof. Not there. Heat still lead at 15-0. They missed a couple of jumpers. Brea Smith had a great semifinal game. She's in the right side corner. Lindelof's guarding her well. Smith is able to get the pass out. Corbin Butler. He fires one.
There it is.
There's a bucket.
The first 2 for the Rockets. Cuts the lead to 15-2 as we're just inside of a minute till halftime.
Good basket there right before the half potentially. Maybe get a stop and another score here. Jalen Smith picks up his dribble, finds Lindelof. Smith is working to his right. He goes underneath the bucket. He's not going to lay it up. He's going to try and dish to a teammate. Finding Lindelof. Couldn't get it to go. It's back to Smith. He fires one from way downtown. And that one is off the iron.
20 seconds left in the first half.
Here we go. This will be huge if the Rockets can maybe get a little momentum before the break.
Tyler Smith tells them to hurry up.
E.J. Garrett, there is a three-pointer from Garrett, but it's off the mark wildly. Brea Smith with another chance. Doesn't fall. And Vanderpool will not get a shot off. And the Heat, the number 1 seed in this bracket, lead it at halftime. 15-2. They're in control right now. It has been an entertaining first half. We've seen a lot of action.
Yep.
Scoring only on one side realistically, with the Heat putting up 15 points. But we did see Butler get a bucket right there toward the end. So a sign of life if you're looking for scoring there from the Rockets, 15-2 at the break.
Yeah, and like I say, the Heat came in as the number 1 seed, and they've obviously, really the defensive end of the floor is really where the difference has been because, and primarily Lindelof and Vanderpool, but also Jalen Smith anticipating the shot, anticipating the passes, and getting the runaway buckets really is how they built that lead. Tell you what, Wade, let's take a couple of let's hear from a couple spots from our this halftime won't be long, so we'll be right back.
Yes, sir.
In a minute.
It's time to take a trip to historic Linville and visit the Soda Pop Junction. In business since 1998, the Soda Pop Junction is home to the #1 voted burger in the state of Tennessee and one of the top milkshakes. The Soda Pop Junction serves breakfast 7 days a week and still features the wildly popular Sunday lunch buffet. The Soda Pop Junction proudly employs members of the Richland Lady Raider basketball team and alumni and provides a warm, friendly family environment right in the heart of historic downtown Linville. Located at 141 Mill Street, grab a seat at one of Giles County's top restaurants, the Soda Pop Junction.
M&M Staffing LLC is your local connection when you're looking for your next job or your company is looking to fill a position. M&M Staffing is owned and operated by Melissa Bottoms Harper and John Harper. They staff various positions on multiple shifts and provide flexible services to assist their clients. Mercedes Houston, Cree Holt, and John Harper are all from Giles County and are trained to match their employees with the positions that best fit their skill sets. Applications are available at 450 Bennett Drive in Pulaski, on their Facebook page, and online at mnmstaffing.net.
And right out of the gate, Wade, E.J. Garrett comes in and cuts that lead again for the Rockets. Now it's 15-4.
Rockets have scored 4 unanswered, but right on cue, there's the first points of the night for Jet Vanderpool. Pushes it back up now, 17-4. Rockets had a little bit of momentum ending the first half. Got a good bucket to start the second, but Vanderpool finds a good, easy jumper right there.
That's a run killer is what they call that one, right?
Here comes Garrett. Had the hot hand on the last trip. He is clobbered underneath the basket there.
Seems like maybe Coach Tyler Smith has decided that we didn't see a lot out of E.J. Garrett in the first half, and he's obviously one of their offensive gives them offensive momentum, and we've seen him now both trips in the second half go to the basket. So
he's going to go to the free throw line here. They say he was in active shooting. 17-4. Early stages here of the third quarter. It is the Rockets trailing by 13. Garrett swishes one home at the line. He's now got 3 on the afternoon. And he's got one more coming here. Good looking stroke, but he left it just short. And Lindelof comes up with it for the Heat. And Vanderpool was hanging out back behind the play. A crafty move for Vanderpool. They find him, and he lays it up and in. That was a little okey doke right there from Vanderpool, who was all alone in the front court. 19-5. Here's E.J. Garrett.
That's definitely going to be the plan for the second half for the Rockets is E.J. Garrett getting to the basket and either scoring or getting to the free throw line. This will be his second trip to the free throw line here in the second half. And already it's paying off dividends for them. They've got 3 more points than they had in the whole first half.
Rockets didn't score till about a minute left in the first half, second quarter, where they finally got on the board. Is the deficit too much? They did make a big comeback earlier today. Surely there's been enough EJ had a Snickers bar. He misses the 2 free throws, but he's got some sustenance in him, so he's maybe ready to go.
Oh, man.
Miss, but then
he cleaned it up. Number 7 there cleaned it up and
Clonte Hayes. Great effort right there on the second chance opportunity from Hayes.
Something that the Rockets need to really do is work on if they're going to have to get back on defense because
the Heat are picking them apart on that end for sure.
Between Lindelof and Vanderpool, they're just running down the other end and shooting layups every time. I don't know the Heat how many times they've actually run a half-court set in this game so far.
Another basket. No, that one rims out. Another opportunity, however. And we have a whistle.
Somebody got poked in the eye.
Heat picking up a couple of second chance opportunities there. Clonte Hayes tried to put one in, couldn't get it to fall. 21-5. This is the second of 3 championships today. as a part of our continued coverage on Pulaski Citizen Live. E.J. Garrett steps into a leaner, doesn't get it to fall. And as you alluded to, Scott, running the court, Jalen Smith.
Yeah, he released that time. They've either got Vanderpool or Smith releasing almost every time. Lindelof pulled down the rebound and just hits them running down the court. And it's 23-5 now. Under 4 minutes left in the third period. So you got to be ready if you're on the Rockets. You got to be ready to come back. And
shot there from Garrett doesn't fall. Rebound is picked up by Smith. Jalen Smith's fouled, and E.J. Garrett offers him a hand, says, hey, I had to do my business, partner. I had to foul you. You got to earn these free throws.
Yeah, you can't. We're not giving up any trash around here.
Jalen pops up. He says, good, I'll shoot 2 free throws. 23-5 is the score. Good crowd on hand here. Been a great crowd all day long.
Yeah, I keep telling them I hope I can get everybody rounded up for a big old picture. We can get a picture for the newspaper. We can get everybody off in the middle of the floor and get up high and take a shot of everybody. Hopefully. We'll see.
Brock Reisner's in the game now alongside Collins Gentry. Rockets making some wholesale substitutions here. And we had a free throw.
Yeah, he hit
Smith,
one.
and now we're waiting on the second after the substitutions. Second one's off the mark. Possession will go to the Rockets.
Rockets really going to have to kick it in gear right here if they're going to do anything. 24-5, time's running out in the third period. Shoot it.
Yeah, but they're daring Brea Smith to shoot it. And oh, my, that was a good-looking shot. In and out, brother. But an offensive rebound. Second chance opportunity. That one goes. And I think Corbin Butler's got his second putback tonight. He's got 4 points.
Oh, there's a block by E.J. Garrett.
Garrett with a really good block, but he did get contact down low, so free throws are upcoming. Vanderpool shook that one off.
He got him with the body. He didn't get him with the hand because that was a clean block.
24-7 the score. Heat have led the entire way here. This is the second of 3 championships. And a new substitute, Dax Sherrill, is going to check back in. He's coming in for the shooter. If Vanderpool can swish this one home. He couldn't get it to fall, rimmed out. Maybe an offensive rebound. How about the effort? Collins Gentry fighting for it down low.
She's a tough man.
Smallest player on the hardwood, and she's fighting for the rebound. Brea Smith, there we go.
What a nice drive by Brea Smith.
Great finish there from Brea Smith, and it's 24-9. Rockets with a little sign of life suddenly.
Under a minute left in the third.
Shop your individual policies to find the best option for you. Winterburn & Associates Insurance offers auto, homeowners, commercial, renters, boat, and RV insurance, and more. At competitive prices with a dedication to complete coverage and outstanding customer service. Let the fine folks at Winterburn & Associates change the way you do insurance. Winterburn & Associates, proud members of the Insured of Tennessee.
There's our friend Chris Bledsoe talking about Winterburn Insurance, and we thank the folks at Winterburn & Associates Insurance, as well as First Realty Group, who we heard from just before that. Fourth quarter coming up, 26-9.
Hey, real quickly, our man, the in-house DJ, Ray Holmes, said we'd get some Earth, Wind, and Fire going after his team won the championship, and by golly, he just dropped some right there. Had the whole gym rocking and rolling here.
Hey, by the way, just to let you guys know where these folks ended during the regular season, the Heat are undefeated and looking to remain that way. Rockets were 2-4 coming in, so
they played well just to get here.
Yeah.
Won 2 games today. And Brea Smith is fouled. She's going to go to the line. 26-9. It's a running clock for the final 7:45 here.
Coming up after this, there'll be one semifinal game because there's only 4 6th through 8th graders, and then we'll be right back here right around the 4 o'clock, 4:30 time here.
Brea Smith gets that one to fall.
With the final championship game of the night.
That one also falls.
Got to get to the free throw line like that to chip into this lead. It's now 26-11 in favor of the Heat.
Heat have played well today. Like Scott mentioned, undefeated on the season.
Good rebound by.
That is Kalen Holtz tracking it down. Holt's been a spark plug off the bench for the Rockets here. It's their second unit, so to speak, that's in the game right now. Rockets actually have a deep bench. Some of these teams only have one sub. Rockets have a full starting five and a backup five.
Right.
That's Dax Sherrill shooting one for the Heat. Not there. Brea Smith blocks the second chance attempt.
Aubrey Turner just pulling it down and putting it back up every time. Samaria Sizemore comes down with it.
Good board there from Sizemore. The Heat have a lot of options. They got some height with the ladies down low.
Got some speed, defense from Lindelof and Vanderpool.
Lindelof kicks it out. Jumper for Hayes. He hit one earlier today. That one doesn't fall.
You can see why the Heat are undefeated. They are a very well-rounded team. They got a lot of, like you say, options all over.
They've looked the part of an undefeated team here thus far, leading 26-11. But never trailed. Brea Smith picks up her dribble but fires one just inside the free throw line. Can't get it to fall. Gets her own miss. And we got a tie up. Now we're starting to see some of the big kids, so to speak, Scott. They're kind of getting out here. They're stretching a little bit. They're getting ready.
Yep.
We got a semifinal and a championship still to come. That'll conclude all of today's festivities. Brea Smith gets a miss. The rebound is picked up, however, by the Heat.
There he goes.
Lindelof's trying to go coast to coast. He is great in transition.
Yep. And not just shooting. I mean, we saw that Andy Financial assist of the game a while ago in transition where he hit Vanderpool.
Lindelof's got 11. He has matched the output of the Rockets himself tonight.
Nice.
But a beautiful finish from Brea Smith.
Yes.
Proud pop over there. Tyler Smith gives a high five to his daughter, says, good finish, young lady. Here comes Hayes firing in for the Heat. Good rebound picked up by Sizemore. She gives it back to Hayes, who swishes it home. And a little shimmy from Hayes right there.
He held the follow-through just for a couple of steps and let everybody know who made the shot.
30-13. The number one seeded Heat are 4.5 minutes away from winning the championship here in the 3rd through 5th division.
30-13 your score with 4 minutes, pretty much right at 4 minutes left in this ball.
Brea Smith inbounding. She gets it back, puts it on the deck. Second unit is in for the Rockets, trying to make some magic happen. Smith, the whole gym is begging for Smith to shoot it. She's got a little bit of a mismatch there. She's guarded by Hayes, who's a little bit smaller. But Hayes wins that battle, forces a steal. Now he picks up his pace. Smith says, oh yeah, you steal my ball, I'm going to reject your shot. And now here come the Rockets with it. Scott is chuckling at a text I sent to our announce crew. I didn't dare think he would read it on air.
I'm not going to read it out loud, Danny. Well, he's been here all day, everybody. We're going to give him a little grace.
30-13.
Oh, that's good stuff,
The Lady Bobcats are have been hooking us up at the concession stand here.
Yeah.
Keeping me somewhat caffeinated here
Had me
today.
a dog. They ran out of Diet Sunrise. I don't know if they went and got it anymore. That's the reason why I had you pick me up.
Yeah, I had to go home for a quick run back to the house. I said, I'm going to snag us some drinks here, my friend.
Yeah, I was standing there when they sold the last one, and I was like, that is not a good thing. That did not make me feel good about it.
30-13. The Heat are leading, and the Heat are 2.5 minutes away from winning the championship. Up next, we'll actually get a glimpse at some folks that are already in middle school here in this next bracket, Scott Stewart.
Yeah, Isaiah Sabalas was one that I called last week. We covered him in Bridgeport football.
Here's Butler, strong-arming his way to the front court. Hayes is fouled by Garrett. And the teams will reset here for a new possession. Butler picks up his dribble, fires one, left it short, and they tried to save that one. Nothing doing. Final 2 minutes of this game, the Heat are going to win it, barring a monster comeback.
17-point comeback in the last minute, 40.
Dax Sherrill, he's got 2 points today. He loaded up like he was going to shoot one from downtown. He passes it. Hayes does fire from a similar distance. And the rebound should trickle out to the Rockets. And it does. Minute 20 remaining now. 30-13 is the score. Trophy presentation still to come. We already handed out one set of championship trophies.
Got the hardware table back here behind us, man. It's pretty impressive.
Desiree Perry, alongside Tyler Smith, they did a great job of crafting these championship trophies.
I get the feeling that Desiree Perry is the person that gets everything done around here.
You are very, very likely telling the truth there, my friend.
Just from my time spent here last weekend and then this weekend, I think if you want something done in the Giles County Youth Basketball League, hunt down Miss Desiree Perry.
There ain't no doubt about it. I've seen her running about 6 different tasks here today, including, by the way, dropping me a note that if you're interested in signing your young son or daughter up for youth baseball, they're running sign-ups in the lobby.
Babe Ruth out in the lobby, yeah.
Already had several sign up for that. I love the cross-promotion, trying to continue the positive energy here.
And you know what I love? That Little League Baseball decided, instead of conflicting with these games today, they decided to push their tryouts to 3:30 this afternoon.
I love that too.
Because these are the kids wouldn't be, and that's the ball game. We're sitting here talking, and that'll end your ball game with the Heat pulling down the championship, Wade.
The Heat are the champs of the 3rd to 5th grade division. They go undefeated. How about that? Wire to wire. They do not fall at all in the regular season or the postseason here. They win it 30-13.
Your top scores for the day of the night for the Heat, obviously Robert Lindelof the third, by the way. I didn't put that on there. 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. 11 points for Robert Lindelof. Yeah, we got it. Thanks, brother. And so, obviously, they're far and away the high score of the game. I don't know on the other side who might have been I guess Brea Smith would be your top scorer with 6.
Yeah, Smith has 6. E.J. Garrett finishes with 3. Corbin Butler had a couple of putbacks for 4. Light scoring tonight for the Rockets. And you got to wonder if they didn't burn a lot of energy. They had to win 2 games just to get to the championship.
And had to hit a buzzer beater pretty much.
Well,
not a buzzer beater in overtime. Yeah, they played an overtime game. So also scoring for the Heat, Aubrey Turner with 2, Dax Sherrill with 2, Jalen Smith with 4, 2, 4, 6 for Jet Vanderpool, Monte Hayes with 4, and Samaria Sizemore with 2. And that wraps up your championship game. So as we were saying a minute ago, what you got now is that those are your championships. They're out there in the middle of the floor right now, getting their trophies for being the 3rd through 5th grade champions of the Giles County Basketball League here in 2022. So we're watching the Heat accept those trophies, and also the runner-ups, Rockets, getting their picture made with their medallions on for finishing second place. Congratulations to the Heat for a great season and a great game. We're going to take a quick break, Wade. We'll come back and talk just a few minutes about what's going to be coming up next here. But congratulations to the Heat, and we'll be back in just a minute. You're listening to Pulaski Citizen Live Basketball.
Owning a business can be incredibly rewarding, but it's not without risk. Business insurance steps in to assist in managing the risk that comes with owning and operating a company. Let the folks at Allsup and Associates Insurance assist you in finding the coverage that is right for you. Whether you have a small startup or run a large-scale business, let the friendly professionals at Allsup and Associates be your local agents for all your insurance needs. For more information, call 363-1501 or visit online at allsupins.com. In today's climate, the world of finance can certainly be a daunting one, but it doesn't have to be. Put your mind at ease with all things finances by contacting Haney Financial Solutions. Haney Financial Solutions specializes in developing and implementing financial plans based on your needs, goals, and values. So are you ready to put your mind at ease with all things financial? Call today to request a consultation with Josh and the professionals at Haney Financial Solutions. 931-363-6490 or find them online at haneyfs.com.
Hello, this is Christopher Bledsoe stopping in to tell you that using its pure fiber optic network, PES Energize is dedicated to provide their customers the internet speed and performance they need. Residential, commercial, school, work, shopping, gaming, blogging, starting up a business. It's really up to you how you use PES Energize's fiber optic broadband internet. PES Energize offers affordable packages for residential and commercial customers with speeds and other options that fit what you or your business needs. The time is right to make sure that PES
M&M Staffing LLC is your local connection when you're looking for your next job or your company is looking to fill a position. M&M Staffing is owned and operated by Melissa and John. They staff various positions for multiple shifts and offer flexible services to assist their clients. For South Houston, Blue Hope, and John Harper are all details on how they train and match their employees with a position for the best fit their skill sets. Applications are available at 450 then join the capacity on the Facebook page online. M&M Staffing.
Welcome back in. We just saw the Heat win the championship with the 3rd and 5th grade division here at Harvey Mayfield